Yes, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. You have myself and 90 or NAF for short with man like Sunny. You never walk on fans TV, and you got man like Uncle Rod in the building as well, man. So yeah, big up everyone for coming on to the show today, Sunny and Uncle Rods. I'm just gonna start off the show with how you guys doing. Yeah, how you guys doing today, man?
How are we, brother? You okay?
Yeah, all blessed, man. All
Yeah,
blessed.
I'm good, man. It's been a blessed day, to be honest.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, the sun's been shining, so you can't complain with that, can you? Really?
No, exactly. It's gonna be 32 degrees tomorrow. So if you're
Stop
outside
it.
tomorrow, you guys are gonna can enjoy that, man. You guys can
Yeah.
enjoy that. Let me get through to the chat. Big up Ravi, man. Big up Ravi all the time, man. Says big up blood. We ain't in a crisis. We just need to get a couple of defenders in a very can not let VVD get exposed. Yes, it's the trio, not chocolate biscuits. The reason why I said crisis, I'm using that term loosely, and it's like there's a question mark next to it only because I think the Crystal Palace game showed us a few things that we do need and a few things what Arnold Slot is. So we're gonna get straight into it anyway. Big up Benjamin. Big up Benjamin. Before I'll give everyone my take what I saw of the game because I know that you have no one's Rods, you haven't been on to give your opinion yet of the game, innit? Of the Crystal
No,
Palace.
no, no. I did more because
What's your highlights or anything like that?
yesterday I was tired, man. I was really
Yeah.
tired today.
You see
Watched
any
the game.
highlights of it or anything?
Huh?
You see any highlights of it or anything like that?
No, I saw the game. I saw the actual game.
Yeah. Okay.
I was just too tired to do a reaction because I would normally do a reaction, like Elisa
Yeah.
calling. But I was like, yesterday I was just tired, and I thought, so you know what, I'll get a miss to the Bournemouth game because it was a nothing was at stake. Do you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Mhm.
However, how I view the game is the first half we started off okay. We started off really good. I was impressed with the Ekatike and Verts link up. That was
Mhm.
very good. Kirkes and Frimpong on on the fullbacks were very good. Sabozla I thought was good in the first half as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gapo bits, he was in there bits and bits. You know what I mean? Salah woeful yesterday. I'm sorry.
It was a
Well,
mad
he was woeful.
performance. Yeah.
If I was doing a player rating for
You
Salah,
got a zero for me.
it would have been 2. He would have gotten
Mi-
2.
You got a minus for me, but that's poor.
Yeah, he was poor. He was
You
really
see his
poor.
stats?
Yeah,
You see his stats was ridiculous. Man had it was poor, bro. I should have got it up before I started, but I saw a thing of his stats and it was ridiculous. Like he wasn't even trying, man.
You know what it is? I don't even watch stats. I just know that he was awful.
Yeah, you
You
could
know,
tell, but we
his,
all
stat,
knew.
his stats were awful. That's what it is. Like when you got his stats, it should just say
Yeah.
awful. Do you know what I mean? Anything else,
Yeah.
it should just say awful because he was yesterday. And plus, and see, this is what I don't like. Right? I know we're probably going to talk about it.
Yeah.
I don't see why Mo Salah always has to play 90 minutes a game. He always has to play the whole game. Why does he have to be? Do you know what I mean? It's like yesterday, right?
Mm.
Yesterday, you was like, you're winning 2-1, yeah? Gets to 65 minutes, you know what I mean? You take off all the pace in your team and bring on holding midfielders.
I know,
A
mad.
holding midfielder and a defensive midfielder. Do you know what I mean? It did not make no sense, yeah?
Mm.
And you know why? I think what it is, right? The reason why people are frustrated because we know it's a nothing game. You understand? It's a nothing game. Charity Shield. Who gives a bollocks? Yeah,
Yeah.
right. What it is, they're seeing signs of what Slot done last season to what he's doing, and he's doing it now. So they're thinking to themselves, well, have you not learned? And if you haven't learned anything, that what's we in store for? This is what it is. You know what I mean? But a
Yeah.
lot of people saying that they're all, the fans are panicking because we lost against Crystal Palace. It's another game, but it's not that. It's just that we saw certain things in that game yesterday that A, he was doing like last season,
Mm-hmm.
right? And B, I'm not being funny. I hate to call his name again, but I have to. Klopp wouldn't have done that. Do you understand what I'm saying? You've taken all your attacking emphasis off the pitch
Yeah.
and brought on sort of like defensive minded players. You know what I mean? Defensive minded players and that, right? And furthermore, right? You had Rio Engamo on the bench, right? Which you could have put on for Gappo because Gappo wasn't really having a good game in the second half, right? You had him, right? Also at the end of the day, right? You could have put on Chiesa on the right hand side of midfield, take Salah off, yeah. And if you wanted to sort of like put with Harvey Elliott as a 10, yeah, you could have done that.
Yeah.
But it was just no attacking about it, yeah. Virgil van Dijk. See, this is what I'm talking about in a minute. Quite a few people, I know one in mind.
Yeah.
They like, Kanate can never do anything right. Right, yeah.
Mhm.
Virgil, he was another one that was horrible yesterday as well. You've given away a penalty, yeah, right, and they score from that, right. You all certain day, right? You're defending your area, and you decide to push out. You left all the space there someone to make a simple pass. Remember, it was a simple pass for was it for Ishmael Sarr to run on, and we all
Yeah.
know how fast he is. Yeah, right. Simple pass for him to run on, right, and score the goal. Do you know what I mean? It's just like two mistakes we made yesterday, right? That cost us, and that was from Virgil van Dijk. And you're supposed to be our leader. Do you understand?
It was a wild thing what happened yesterday. I'm not sure what was going on with the Virgil's defensive abilities yesterday, but apparently he was sick for the whole week. That's what I was hearing. So that might have been why. Because apparently he didn't train for like 10 days. Apparently I was hearing. I heard Grizz Khan say that one of his sources or how it is at the club. That's what they said. But yeah, Sonny, what was your feeling of the game? What happened? What did you feel, man? What's going on, man? Because
The worrying thing I found about the game, guys, don't know whether you noticed this, but all the players that were playing probably the worst were the old guard, like Van Dijks and Soboslais and people like that, Curtis Jones. All the new players look brilliant, like Wirt and Ekatike. Even Frimpong looked amazing at times. Kirkes looked okay. It was more the old guard that looked bad, which was worrying.
yeah, I agree with you. Look, wow, Curtis Jones, boy, he had a stinker.
No,
My, you played well.
yeah, and no, he actually did play well. He did
You
actually
think
play well.
so?
He didn't he didn't get. No, I was going on what I saw and what the commentators was saying as well. He goes, he never gave away the ball. Yeah?
Oh yeah, that part, yeah, but
He never gave away the ball in there, and he made some good passes. But like, if you notice in the second half, Szoboszlai was giving away the ball a lot in the second half.
second half, yeah,
But Curtis Jones now didn't give away the ball. No, I think he gave away the ball once out of the whole game. Out of the whole game, he gave away the ball once, and that's like
yeah, but
over 90 minutes. So when you look at someone like Curtis Jones, he didn't have a bad game actually, to be honest.
I thought he played it safe. I thought he was
Yeah.
playing safe passes.
Yeah,
That's what I thought he was doing.
yeah. But I think at the day, you see, this is tricky with Curtis, yeah, because you put him more in attacking role, yeah.
Yeah.
He will attack, he'll score goals and stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
I just think that I think Arnie Slot himself tried to play it safe yesterday. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you could. There is an argument that sort of like Curtis Jones at, probably most of the time did play it safe. Do you know what I mean? But on the whole, he didn't have a bad game. The one I was kind of like, as obviously Sonny has alluded to, the only one I was worried about was Szoboszlai. Because in the first half he looked good, but then the second half he just fell apart.
Yeah, because there's one time he got the ball, yeah, and I thought he was in the middle of the pitch. He got the ball from there's like two players in front of him. He dribbled him with it. He tried to do this next flick backwards, and I'm thinking, what the hell is he doing? I don't know. I'm thinking, why did he do that there for? He was trying to
It's
fake
like
the middle. I don't know why he did that.
It's like he forgot that he was playing the 6 role. He thought he was a 10 still. It's It's like he forgot what he was doing.
Yeah.
I was like, what's this
Do
guy
you see that
on?
bit
I miss Gravenberch.
do you see that bit when he's in midfield, where instead of making a simple pass that could have got himself out of trouble,
Yeah.
he tried to be too intricate
Yeah, he
with his
did.
passing, and he just got the ball taken away from him. For God's sake, what's going on here?
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? You know,
His second
so,
half was atrocious, bro. It's crazy because the first half I was watching it and I was thinking, yeah, we're playing some good football, man. The first 10, 20 minutes, Etitike, yeah, I think once he gets fully match fitness, he can cause some problems. He was like the link-up play this guy was doing, was balling out, the little flick-ons.
Did you see that flick? Did you see that flick he done for Vert?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The commentator, Alec McCoy's, yeah.
I was like, what a bot! He was getting excited.
Yeah,
bro.
he was singing it. Alec McCoy goes, what a flick. Did you see that flick? He goes, what a flick. He goes, I hope they show it again. I hope they show it again. And they show it again in there. And he goes, Did you see that? Did you see that?
That's why I like Alec McCoy as a commentator. He makes me like, when you watch football, he makes you like, yeah. He loves football, you can tell, man. But
you know,
football was amazing. Go on.
When I look at Ekitike, I don't know if you guys see this, right?
Yeah.
You guys see this. When I look at Ekitike, I get Firmino vibes, you know.
Yeah, people were saying that, you know. You're not the only one that said that still. It's been going around the fan base that they've seen that. He's a link-up man, but he's got pace, innit?
Yeah.
And his finish was beautiful. See his finish? Ridiculous. Oh my days. Right in the corner where the ball spanned. I watched that highlight bare times, man. When I saw that goal, I said, bro. You see celebration like this.
Do you remember who did that? Do you remember who did that as well?
Yeah.
Do you remember who did that on their debut as well? Do you remember?
Who?
Fernando Torres.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Do you remember when he got that ball from when he got the ball from Gerrard and he got hold of the ball and he kind of slowed down Tal Ben Haim. Yeah. He slowed down. He just picked up face quick and he put in the other side of the corner. That's a similar goal than what Ekitike scored yesterday.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
When I watched that run of play, I thought if that was Nunes, he wouldn't have even stayed on side. He would have run offside. The whole passage of play would have been destroyed right there at the start. And when I watched it, the way he kept it on, he passed it back, and it was just beautiful to watch.
Yeah, it was, man. Then the Palace defense for the first like 20 minutes to half an hour, they didn't know what to do with Etitike, you know. He was just running them, he was pulling the defenders out of the defense, making space for Wirtz to go in behind. This guy was just doing everything. I was thinking this guy can keep it up for 60 minutes. It would have been amazing. Yeah, I wouldn't have taken him. I would have just given him the whole 90. For me, I would have just given them the whole 90 minutes to get them used to the Premier League. Because looking at it this way, he's going to start against Bournemouth on Friday. You know what I mean? So I would have given him the full 90 minutes unless they don't think he's ready. But I'll talk about the first half. First half was good. I think Wirtz was good in the first half in the pockets. He's making us play the beautiful football in the middle of the pitch. And then obviously Etitike was doing a lot, pulling out wide. It was the amazing stuff he was doing, taking on defenders up front, hitting off shots. I feel like he could have scored again in the second half, though. When Wirtz played that nice through ball pass straight to him, I feel like he had a bit more time, but he kind of like not lashed at it. I think he tried to be composed, but I don't think the technique was all wrong in that pass there in the shot when he could have done. But that could have been a bit better. But Frimpong did well for me as well. I liked Frimpong where he was. His recovery pace was amazing.
Yes.
And then Kirkers as well. Them two guys look like they've been playing at Liverpool for at least a season already, man. Kirkers impressed me probably the most. He looked so relaxed. But what was I going to say? I feel like I'll get on to the second half. Obviously, we all know that Szoboszlai was doing a madness. I don't know what happened to him. It's like his whole concentration went off the rails, man. We missed Gravenberch in that position 100% badly, in my opinion. And then I'm not sure why Rio didn't get a game on like the 70th minute or something. Because I thought he was going to come on and play. But I don't know what happened because we needed that injection in the team on the left-hand side. Because the only thing with Gakpo is, I don't know if you guys get annoyed by him, but Gakpo, for some reason, always cuts inside. And that's the only thing that annoys me about him. If he was a winger that was able to go on the outside of the fullback, he would be like almost complete, and then he could put his crosses in. But for some reason, when you're a team like Crystal Palace, and you know this guy always is going to do is cut in and then play a cross over the top from there, the defenders can just set themselves up for it all the time. And that's what was pissing me off because they was doing the same thing over and over again. I don't know what you guys thought about that, but that was pissing me off, man. They got post off on the left pitch, man.
Gakpo always does that, doesn't he?
He never goes. He never goes down the outside, does he? It's like he's scared to. It's like he used to do it. I've seen him do it when he was in Holland, but it's like he's just lost the be able to execute the way he used to be able to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
don't know
to be
what.
honest, he just reminds me of Luis Diaz sometimes.
That's what's pissing me off, you know.
Yeah, 'cause that's what Luis Diaz used to do. No, that's what Luis Diaz used to
Yeah,
do. You know what I mean? You know, but
Mhm.
like, we need a proper left wing. Well, I would say a proper left winger, but we need a proper winger. Do you know
We
what
do.
I mean?
We
Because he's
do.
not really a proper winger, is he?
No.
He's like a centre forward, really, if you think about it. You know what I mean? You know, he don't get the ball. He don't get the ball and take on his man and dribble past man and this and that. And I think
Yeah.
that's what Al was trying to explain on the show today.
Yeah, I watched a bit of that.
To the
Yeah.
guys, he watched a bit of it. He was trying to explain it. And
Mhm.
Gakpo is not a dribbler. He's a person that will run at you. He'll run
Yeah.
at you and cut inside and all that, right? But he's not a dribbler like Martinelli and them Monday. He's not.
No way near that. No way
You
near.
understand? And I just think that's what I'm trying to say. And they sort of like, you know, with the fact of needing and then they another left winger because, you know, you check it now, right? Yeah, we had Rhea on the bench yesterday, right? And you're telling me that, right? He's supposed to be first team material, right? That's what they're saying.
Mhm.
Supposed to be first team material. You're telling me he couldn't get a game yesterday?
But you know, Rio on the bench, he must have been itching to come onto the pitch. You know, he must have been like, "Why am I not playing?" And this would have been
To
a
me,
perfect fit for him. Go on, Sonny. Go on, bro.
it made absolutely no sense bringing Harvey Elliott on. Like, he was more of a controller. Like, we needed, raw pace at that moment, that last 10, 15 minutes.
I agree.
The
I
only way
agree.
you should have brought on Harvey Elliott if you're bringing him on for Salah.
Yeah,
So
that's it. Yeah.
and you just tell sort of like Harvey, just run down that wing, mate, and either cross it in or try and score yourself. Because when you know what isn't there, this is what people don't understand. When Harvey Elliott plays on the right, yeah, he does more damage on the right hand side. Because what he did, he drifts inside it and they as a 10, or he
Yeah.
can run down the wing. You understand what I'm saying? You know, look at the damage he did in the under 21s, and he was played on the right.
Do you know what is Harvey knows? I think what Harvey does is if he can go on the outside of the winger, he will do it. Like he'll try and do different. Well, that's for Harvey. He'll try and do different things throughout the game. He'll try and play as a winger and go on the outside and the inside, and then try cutting the midfield to be a number 10. But he'll always try interchange as well. And I felt like he always lets the right back have more space when Harvey's playing and gets out of the way, so he does not occupy that role too much there. But I don't know what happened with Slot, man. I feel like that was crying out for a direct win like Rio. I think Rio would have done beautifully when he came on. I think we would have pushed Crystal Palace at least 5 yards, 10 yards back on their pitch, and then we would have got more space. But it looked like near the end of the game, Palace was just basically controlling it. They had they were better in the midfield. They were winning all the second balls all the time. But it was annoying to watch. I'm not like too pissed off because again, it is not preseason friendly, but it is like a competitive.
It's a friendly, when it isn't.
Yeah,
It's kind of like a friendly.
It's a glorified friendly, but
yeah.
I still think like I think both managers still playing it like it was a Premier League game. That's the only thing. So all the players are not fully fit yet, but I wanted to see more because we can't go into the Premier League with this Gakpo as our left winger if you're not gonna if you're not gonna bring Rio on second half, at least get 10-20 minutes. Why what's the point? Do you know what I mean? You could have tried him out against Crystal Palace. So there is talks that Liverpool are in for another winger and a striker, whatever it is. But I think what's gonna happen is if we get Isak in, TK will be the backup left winger, I think, and striker, both positions. I think that will happen. But I did go on.
Even with this Alexander Isak in the day business in the day, right? I'll be honest with you, he's boring me now.
It is. I'm done with that now.
And you want me to be brutally honest?
Yeah.
I'm going to be brutally honest. I don't think we get him.
Well, there's a guy from Sky Sports. Well, I forgot his name. His name Keith. He said it's looking likely that he might stay at Newcastle at this moment in time.
Yeah, I don't think we get him. We're going to. And the thing is about it, then right? If we don't get him, we might as well have kept Luis Diaz and and Darwin Núñez. You might as well.
It doesn't make sense. If we don't get replacements, it doesn't make selling what we had because we sold them to make replacements, and there's no concrete Rodrigo links anymore. There's no concrete
apparently Man City in for him.
Yeah, cause I saw that today. I saw it said Man City are having said if they lose Salvino to Tottenham, their first choice is Rodrigo.
Yeah, because they're trying to. The thing is about it. Yeah, this is what they feel they're clever. I think they're sneaky, boy.
Yeah,
they're actually trying to sell Slovenia to Tottenham so they can get Rodrigo.
That's what they're doing. Yeah,
that's what they're doing. Now, to be honest, today, if we end up, then they can look at this there, right? It's August 11th today. August 11th today. On Friday, is the Premier League opener. Yeah, and we still haven't got a striker, B, a winger, C, a defender. We're still 3 players. We're still at least 3 players short. Do you know? I know. I got a feeling what's going to happen. I only thought it's going to sell some story, and they goes, "Oh, we still got Endo, we got Gravenberch, and this and that."
Yeah, but then that's all, Rods, I'm with you. You see all that talk, what he's doing? That's all idiot talk, man. I'm being serious. That's all foolishness, man. I don't want to hear, we got Endo. I want to hear that rubbish, man, because we need a centre back, bro. We need a centre back, and now I think we're being like linked with this this Leone from Italy. I don't know who he is.
18 years old, mate.
But exactly. So do you know what I mean? So you've sold, unless he's the next Maldini, we don't know yet. Then we're bringing in like a youth team player, basically. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking,
you know what you might as well do. You might as well go to your academy and pick out.
Yeah, you might play Stevenson centre back. You might as well play Stevenson centre back and
Mello,
all them, man.
It'll cost you a sweet FA anyway.
Yeah.
They're going to sort of like Palmer and giving them what 40-odd million and then for an 18-year-old. Are you joking?
I know. Unless he's the next Maldini.
Hold on. They are looking into the fact of paying 40-odd million at the day for this guy, Leone, right?
Yeah.
When they can go and get sort of like Mark Gay for 45 million.
I think that one might happen. I think it might happen. We have to wait and see. We at the beginning of the transfer market, we're not gonna say we haven't done it. We've done well, but we sold all the players, and normally by this time the replacement will be coming in straight away. So for me, if you're gonna get Fofana, get Fofana in. If you're gonna get a Rodrigo, get them in. If you're gonna get a Barcola, because we've been hit with that. If we don't get Isak, for me, I'd spend the money on a Rodrigo and a Barcola. For me, because we need a winger who is a dribbler, and I agree with what Kyle was saying on Kopish. Because I know people might not rate Barcola, but if you have a dribbler in your team, it pushes the defense back and opens up the defense for players like TK's up front or Salah's. It gives them more space because you're gonna have 2 people doubling up on players like a Fofana or a Barcola or Rodrigo on the left hand side. And when that happens, obviously again that makes more opportunity for Wirtz to get in from and get up front and get in the opening positions. So that's why I would do that with those guys there and get a player in. The Isak one's taking too long. I'm hearing news they're saying that Liverpool I'm not going to put back a bid in yet until Newcastle say here you go. I'm thinking, why are you waiting for Newcastle to say here you go?
I'm trying to say, man. This is what I'm trying to say. It's annoying.
You put the bid in.
Annoying. They're treating us like mugs, mate. They're mugging us off. Because what's going to happen? You see what it is at the end of the day, right? You honestly think at the end of the day, right? Yeah, that sort of like that Sesko to Man United was above board.
I know.
The thing is about it, that right? Newcastle was not bothered if they got Sesko or not. You know what I mean? They weren't going to do anything to help Liverpool take their player.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So really and truly, at the end of the day, so like when they was apparently interested with Sesko, they might be interested. But then as soon as Man United come in, they let them have a 3-1, mate.
Yeah, we should be bidding.
It's the same at the day. Look at this Nicholas Jackson in the day, right? They're supposed to be linked with Nicholas Jackson.
Nothing.
All of a sudden, that's gone cold. They're supposed to be linked with this striker from Porto.
Yeah.
Or something like that, right? That's gone cold. But in the meantime, right, in last week or so, you've offered Isak another contract.
Yeah, they keep on trying. They want to keep him. They keep on trying to keep him. That's what they're doing. I think their plan is not to sell. That's their plan. It's not to sell. Liverpool,
fact-
But they're not willing to offer him big money, are they? They're only willing. I think I heard a report. They only want to put him on like 200 grand a week, which is not going to be enough to keep him.
No. And Liverpool will offer him like up to nearly 270 a week or something like that. I'm hearing.
The thing about what's actually happening, right? What's actually happening is time's ticking away.
Yeah.
Time's ticking away, and this is what Newcastle's doing. Newcastle's like there's no incentive for them to go out and get a striker because they're thinking in the worst case scenario we can keep Isak for another 12 months.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Another 12 months, and then you never know. He might start. You know what I mean? You never know. He might start an extension, or worst case scenario that we've got another 2 years out of him.
Do you know what I heard, Rod? Yeah, I saw something on the articles on X. They're trying to say to him, "Oh, if he's offering a new contract, stay 12 to stay for another year, then you can go the next year." That's what I've been hearing on the spaces what I've been seeing. They've been trying to keep him for ages, man. They're not trying to sell up. I feel like we just need to get some dribblers in the club because I know what's gonna happen because you know the Gakpo performance I saw against Palace. I know if we don't get another winger in the club, we're gonna be seeing that all season long. You know.
Of course, we are going to see it all season long. And the thing is about it in there, right? I hate to say this at the day, but
Yeah,
Arne Slot is stubborn in there.
yeah, you can see
He's
it.
stubborn in there because you had a perfectly good fresh winger on the bench in there, and you chose not to use him. And Chiesa, I don't know what Chiesa's done to Arne Slot, right? But he doesn't want to play him.
Even Chiesa would have made an impact. Even Chiesa in this game would have made an impact.
Of course, he
He
would
would
have
have changed the game himself. It's crazy.
What you would have had at the day, you would have had sort of like you would have had Chiesa on one side, the right, and he had Rear Engamo on the left.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You had him on the left, but you see what it is. It's like Arne Slot. He's the things about he's stubborn. If he doesn't want to play a player, he won't play a player. But my argument is at the day, right? I even think at the day Arne Slot doesn't even want Isak at the club. I don't think he wants Isak at the club. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because Arne Slot is used to working with a 15-man squad. That's what he's about. This is what you've got to realise. That's what he's about.
I think he just wants the club to get it done. I think he probably wants the club to get it done. He's probably thinking in mind he's not worried that the player will come in. But for me, I feel like we've left ourselves not too short the window. I'll be honest, there's a lack of a month left for the transfer window. A couple of weeks left.
Was it closed? Check it out.
Transfer window closed.
After Newcastle game, isn't it?
So what? 3 weeks?
Yeah.
3 weeks left.
What's the Newcastle game?
I know we've got Bournemouth first, but I know the Newcastle game soon. I know that I'm sure the transfer window ends straight after.
It's Monday. Monday's the 1st of September. Yeah, so it's about 3 weeks.
I thought that was our second game.
No, that's what I thought. But it says here transfer deadline day is Monday the 1st of September.
Monday the 1st of September. And mate, at the end of the day, you may think that's sort of like we've got enough time, but trust me, that's going to come around fast.
It is. It will.
That's going to come around really fast.
It will do.
And we're in no. Well, put it this way, we're no closer to getting Isak than what we was at the day when they started talking about Isak.
100%. Yeah.
And I don't see why. That sort of like other clubs at the end of the day, right, have to wait. I don't have to wait, for them to sell players to get their players. And even if they're doing everything it doesn't take this long. You know what I mean, right? But at the end of the day, right, we're waiting for Newcastle to sort of like sell a player. Who are Newcastle, bro?
Bro, I agree with you. I'm thinking, Rod. What are Liverpool doing in this meantime of waiting for Newcastle?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
It looks like now what they're doing is sitting on their ass and waiting for Newcastle. That's what it looks like to me. And I'm thinking, why are you doing that? But to be fair, tomorrow they could bring out. Tomorrow everything could change, and then Liverpool inquire about Rodrigo and Barcola and whatever. Because Liverpool sometimes
allow Barcola, man. Allow that man.
I like
I like
Barcola.
that, man.
I'm not gonna throw back on that. I like Barcola.
Yeah, look. The
They
thing
call
is
it-
about Barcola, yeah. The thing about Barcola, yeah.
Yeah.
This we got to realize that he's not ready to leave the club yet. He's not ready to leave the club, and even that now, right? Let's say for some strange reason we did get Barcola, they're going to charge you about 90 to 100 million, and he's not worth that.
I'll be honest, I don't care about the money, Rod. You know.
Now Barcola's just come on the scene. He's had this one good season, bro.
1.5,
He
I
was
think.
on the scene and for that. He's not ready yet. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's a bad player. I'm just saying he's not ready yet.
You know when you
He's
say not ready,
for Liverpool. He's not ready
I
to
don't
come
mean
to a
as
club.
in. I don't mean as in he might not be ready to be a starter week in, week out, but I'll tell you now, he'll definitely make some changes to our team and definitely contribute to the season. That's what I'm
Yeah,
talking
but then
about.
you talk
And
about
it's
squad
obviously
player,
potential. You're paying for potential as well. So
when you're talking about at the end of the day, you're talking about a squad player there. You're talking about a squad player there. And you're telling me honestly you're gonna pay like 90 to 100 million for a squad player. No, I'm not gonna do that. And that's what I'm saying. PSG are not gonna let you have Barcola for anything less than 80 million. They're not going to do it. They're just not going to do it. But the thing is about it, he's not ready to leave to go to any club now, not just the Liverpool. He's not ready to leave to go to any club now. He needs at least another year or maybe 2 at PSG. And then he can say, yeah, right. He can assess him and say, right, you know what? Go for him. Like, what you see now, no.
I think you'll prove you wrong still. Go on, Sonny. You want to say something?
No, it's true. I've seen Barcola play a number of times. And I've seen Barcola being subbed in the day. He's not ready to leave to go to any club. I'm not saying like I'm not ready to come to Liverpool. He's not really ready to leave France yet to go to any club. If he left the club and went to any club, right? Yeah, and you're talking about probably the big 6 in the day in the Premiership. You're talking about the top three in Spain or something. If he left to go there and that, he'd be making career suicide. That's what I think.
I think that's a bit harsh.
I think Nkamoa at the end of the day, right? He's not ready to be a starter. He's ready to be a squad player. Yeah, I'll have him.
I think Barcola's ahead of him, one in age, and I think Barcola's had.
Yeah, but you're
talking football. He's played in it. He's played a lot of more games, but I'm not saying that he's going to come on and light up the world. But at the moment he would likely be a squad player.
Why would you pay?
Potential as well, isn't it? It's potential as well, isn't
it?
Yeah,
but why would you pay 90 to 100 million for a squad player? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
it makes
the money. To me, if you got the money for it, I don't care.
No, 100. No, come on. You have to think. You have to think it, and they sort of like think logically. You know, it does not make sense whether you got the money or not. It does not make, because you know what? In the day, right? If like Man City, Man United, Arsenal, Chelsea, and that, right? If they spent sort of like 90 to 100 million on a squad player, and we'll all be laughing them. So what are you doing?
Oh yeah, well, in that, if you're thinking about it in that sense, yeah. But I'm just biased in it. You know what I'm saying? I think
I don't know what you see. I don't know what you see in Barcola.
Wait, go on, Sonny. What do you think? Go on.
I'll tell you who's better than him. There's quite a few players that are better than him. Gittins is better than him.
Oh, allow that, man. Go on, Sonny, man. Talk your thing.
Yes, Gittins is better than him.
Go on, Sonny. Go on.
You know, even Mateta's better than him.
Mateta's a striker, though, man, isn't it?
Yeah, that's better than him.
You know what? When everyone was laughing at me. Remember when everyone was laughing at me and
Eze's better than him.
Eze at the moment, probably, yeah.
No, he's not. Probably is.
Oh, I said.
You know
this guy's what? 20? What? You like 20 or something like that? He's young though, man, isn't it?
Yeah, I just don't think. You know what is in there? All joking aside,
yeah.
I just don't. I think he needs more developing.
No, yeah, of course, we want to see him more, but I feel like there's a player in him. In a couple of years' time,
there's a player in him.
I'm not gonna be like, but by the time he gets to the stage he's meant to be at, Liverpool won't be able to afford him. I'm telling you that now.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Watch this space. We'll rewind it for years to come, and I'll be like, I told you.
No, but you know what it is, and then I look at Bacon. I'm not saying that there's not a player there, not playing in him. I think he's got a huge potential. But what it is, and he's not that guy now that I would go and get now. I want to go and get him now.
Get someone now. I'd get Rodrigo now. That's who I'd get now.
That's what I'm trying to say. Rodrigo's probably got a bit more experience than him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, a bit more,
The thing is,
100%.
even the thing with that now, right? They're talking about the fact that if we don't get my boy, what's his name? Don't get Isaac, they're gonna go for a Rodri. Well, you better hurry up then, innit?
Rodrigo, yeah.
Because if Man City's still sniffing around,
He will go Man City quick.
yeah, because you know what it is.
He'll be there. Done in 3 days. I'm telling you, it'll be done in 3 days.
Do you know? Yeah, exactly. Do you know what it is? Right? Real Madrid would rather sell to Man City than sell to Liverpool.
100%.
Right.
100%. 100%.
That's exactly what I was literally just about to say. I was going to say, if we couldn't get Isaac, do you think we'd pivot and maybe throw all the money at getting Rodrigo?
I don't know. I think that would be the case. Yeah.
Yeah, but the only problem that I'm sort of like worried about is like them taking too long and then Man City snapping him up.
Yeah.
Look at bloody Chelsea. You know what I mean? They really snapped up a few people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. They've done a few good things, man. That team's going to be crazy. They're going to have two players in each position this coming season. You're going to see it.
Yeah.
You're going to see it, man. Right, let me get through some of the chats. I want to get some through the chats. So that if you've not liked the video yet, please do. We're only on about 3 likes, so come on, guys, get liking. Normally we do much better than this. Benjamin says, "Have you heard what happened to Reacts?" No, what happened to Reacts? Does anyone know what happened to him?
I don't know what happened.
Sonny, you know what happened to him at all? You know?
No, I haven't spoke to him today. No.
Okay, I don't know what Benjamin's saying there. Enlighten me, Benjamin. Let us know. He says hit the lights. Benjamin says, yeah. Ravi says, yeah, but we knew we needed a couple defenders before. I knew he wasn't good at pens, bench on the side issue. Yeah, the penalty shootout was ridiculous. I don't know what happened of that. That was wild. This notion of Slot should keep Salah, even if he's not effective, needs to stop. Slot needs to be effective for the team, not just think it's done, man. Yeah, I know. But the thing is, sometimes Salah will probably, I'm not saying he might whine in the changing room, but like, oh, why are you taking me off? Because you saw when Klopp was there. When Klopp would take him off, Salah would be pissed. Like, but it's not all about him, man. It's all about him.
He's not the best at penalties as well, Salah. That's one thing he's never been good at.
For years, I used to think, I don't know if it's me or you guys, but I was thinking, why is Salah on penalties, man? I understand he scores a lot of goals for us, but I was thinking there's better penalty takers than Salah in the team, in my opinion. Even though McAllister missed. I don't know what happened with Matt there.
Apparently, Szoboszlai is on penalty duties now.
Is it? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
That man, he might be starting a lot then, but we need to start, Grab. Matt, he said, "Hi, I said this the other day, Footy. I'm so fed up with Isak saga. Just want to be over. Yeah, man, it's getting boring, man. Me and Rods, I think Sonny as well. We're all bored, man. We're all bored of this Isak saga now, man. I've been talking if you saw all my videos, you just see Isak in my thumbnail for like over a month, man. Literally,
it gets boring afterwards.
It is, man. It is. I'd rather us just go for a safe option if it's not gonna happen. Go get Rodrigo, go get another winger, like a Fofana maybe, and then a defender, and then just go on throughout the season, go out about our business, man, and try do our thing. I do think we need a DM though. I think we need a proper DM, but
yeah, definitely.
This is my question mark, because there are some DMs out there, and you see Wharton, my goodness, bro. You see Adam Wharton, I would
quality, you know,
spend money on him this season now.
Yeah, definitely.
He would change our whole midfield.
It's hard to do business because of Palace, you know.
Yeah,
very hard to do business.
Instead of Mark Gahey as a centre back, I'd get a different centre back elsewhere, going all for Wharton, and then buy a different centre back. From another club. There must be another centre back we can get in at the club that's going to be at a decent level.
He's quality, you know. I don't want quality.
I'd take him, man. Or he's
the one that. You know the one I'd love to add. I know it'd be impossible to do because he only just moved to Fulham. But Anderson, I think he'd be a really good option at centre back for us.
Yeah. Oh yes, I know you're talking about. Anderson.
Yeah, but why is it so hard in the big bad Liverpool Football Club that we are? Yeah, why is it so hard for you to find sort of like a defender?
I think Liverpool just waiting on. I think Liverpool have their targets, and for some reason they're just waiting on them. That's what I think it is, because Liverpool,
Wrong
as you know,
to
they always
do that.
identify targets though, and then if they can't get the target they want, they don't go in for other players though. That's what I don't like. That's what I've noticed
Yeah,
with Liverpool. If they can't get their target, they won't. There's not like a plan B.
the things about it in the day, right? It's
Mm.
like they should know by now. They should know by now. People in the Premiership, and they don't want to do business with Liverpool. They want to do business with them. Yeah, they should know by now, right? So really and truly, in the day, I think have one, probably maybe two targets in England that you want to get, but you should have like about 10 or 15 other targets all over Europe. You know what I mean?
At least five, I would say.
Yeah, because
Minimum.
the things about it, I know it's obviously a bit of exaggeration, but if
Yeah.
you notice it in the day, right, all the players that we got like one player from the Premiership in the day, and I even think that that was half of the reason was that is that Richard Hughes used to be at that club. Yeah.
Yeah.
But most of our talent that we got was from Europe. Frimpong, Leverkusen.
Yeah.
Wirtz, Leverkusen. Ekatike,
Germany.
Frankfurt.
Frankfurt. Yeah.
Yeah. We never really got. We never. The only part from like our third string sort of like goalkeeper we brought from Preston. Yeah. Never really got anybody from sort of like England. There's a reason in there, because when they see us coming, you know what, they rather strengthen Man United, a Chelsea or Man City than strengthen Liverpool. I don't know what it is that they got against Liverpool, but
I suppose teams are scared of Liverpool, innit, of what we can do. They don't want us to turn into a giant, one of the biggest giants, and start controlling football. Because once Liverpool start getting all those players in, we'll be unstoppable, man. That's one of the
that's
reasons
what
why.
I'm saying. See, this is what I'm saying, right? Why Liverpool at the end of the day need to sort of like go in strong-handedly than what they're doing now. They need to go in and to Newcastle. Excuse me, and bully them. You need to bully them.
I think we need to put another bid in. We need to put another bid in to let Newcastle know. Newcastle already know we need to play, but we need to let the player know. One bid in, and all I'm hearing is just that they're waiting on Newcastle. What we need to do is put another bid in, and then see what happens. Then put a bid, because there's talks of Liverpool going to do a bid soon of near close to the evaluation, wherever it is. For me, just put another bid in, and then we can call it them and put it to bed. That's what I would like. But there's a centre back out there that I think we should get, and that centre back is called Henkape. And he's available by Leverkusen. I don't know why we're not ready for him. He is, but he's got a release clause in it, and I think he could be a long-term replacement for Van Dijk. If you was to speak to him now and probably say, you know what, we want to get you in the club to play at centre back, you'd be a long-term replacement for Van Dijk. What Van Dijk got really left 2 years goes quick in football. Do you know what I mean? So that for me, I was definitely talking about Liverpool, but I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe by then Friday is the bloody Premier League. So long. Maybe Wednesday, Thursday we'll get some more news on what's going on, man. But yeah, this is not the greatest thing that's what's happening. But Sonny,
he'd be my first choice, to be honest. Naf, I've always rated that Piero Hincapié, the Ecuadorian one. He's good on the ball. He's got a bit of that tenacity about him as well. He loves having a bit of a fight and a tackle. He'd be a great signing.
Yeah, that'll be sick. That's something I would definitely love at to come to Liverpool, because then I'd know Liverpool mean business in this transfer market. Even though we spent so much more, I'm just saying that we need slots in our defense, striker and winger slots to move on. Even just getting Hincapié in wouldn't probably be enough for me, but it'd be at least that's a base we can work on. At least getting someone like Hincapié there, because
we've done it over the years with like Southampton, haven't we? Like I know it's like Leverkusen's a bit of a level up, but yeah, we could still pick them. It'd be hard to do though, to get to take 3 players all in one window off them.
Yeah, but I think they would sell. And if the player says, "Let me go," I think Leverkusen will say, "Yeah, take the money. There we go," because they could put that towards. You're on mute, bro. Yeah.
Didn't we do it with Southampton?
Yeah. They did. Yeah.
We got Nathaniel Klein. We got Ricky Lambert, didn't we?
Lambert,
yeah. Lana.
We got Ricky Lambert. Didn't we? Got Ricky Lambert and
Lana.
Dejan Lovren said he wanted to come as well, didn't he? And Lallana,
Yeah.
and Dejan Lovren said he wanted to come as well. So we've got 4 players.
Yeah, we've got 4 players. Yeah, that was actually a
Fuck
mad
up the
one.
whole of them belly, man.
Yeah. We took the whole spine, literally.
Uh,
Thinking about it now. You know, I just saw some news about Man City. Indian News says exclusive Vinicius Jr. looks like he's been in secret talks with Manchester City.
okay, great.
It's mad. It says Real Madrid stars considering a move away from Real Madrid. And it says that it's not concerned about the 115 charges. So there you go, man. City are moving quiet, but Indian News and that. The thing is, the reason why I believe it is because it's from Indian News as well, which I've seen.
Who?
So, and you know, Indy Kalia.
Yeah, which is supposed to be reporting on something like a couple of days ago for Liverpool. He goes, yeah, stay close. You know what I mean? Your
He ain't
sources
got
in
nothing,
fact got some big news at 10:30 coming. Some big news.
It's mad. It's
And
changed
about
to Man
Liverpool,
City
yeah?
news. He's changed to Man City now. Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo to bloody City. That's what he's changed to now. It's all gone to Man City news.
It's a bit like Hamza, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hamza.
Yeah, Hamza. And I'm not being funny, right? I've never met such of a numbskull like Hamza. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
All the mouth, yeah, about Liverpool calling Slot a borderline fraud. That's what he calls him, you know. You know what I mean? And I think that's good.
Yeah.
A numbskull like you. Anyway, so
I think that's just for banner. He just say clicks or something like
nah,
that.
he goes.
I think he means it.
Far. He goes too far. He was at the game yesterday. He was at the game yesterday, cheering on Crystal Palace.
Okay, he's super trolling then, isn't it?
Yeah, he's on one of them ones, and I think so. Well, and you know, he used to be an Arsenal supporter.
He used to support Arsenal.
Yeah, he used to be Arsenal.
He was in Arsenal, and he changed to City.
Yeah.
Why he was on YouTube?
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah,
there's pictures of him in Arsenal kits, and then he changed to City when they started getting all the money.
Basically. So
that's why I would say to him at the day, that's why I can never take you seriously, because you're a numbskull. Because imagine at the day where you supported Arsenal, yeah, and then when Man City got all that money and you quickly you know what I mean, you quickly switched over to there. They got to work for they got to work for people like you, streetwalker.
I've never heard of it before, and you must know. You're in the know.
I don't want to say the proper thing.
No, that's why I said you probably know more deep down than what I'm thinking of. So that's why I was like trying to think about it in my head when I thought, let me not even try to. Yeah, fair enough, man. Fair enough. Man. Let me see. Alexander missed should, but I think I did see in the news said it on the 10th. He said in 72 hours there's meant to be a new bid. So by his judgment, the 10th was what, Sunday, innit? So that his judgment tomorrow was meant to be a bid, innit? From what you were saying.
Do you know what it is? Yeah. Let's say there's a new bid. This new bid needs to be, to me, it needs to be sort of like at least the right price or the asking price.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be the asking price. If they want 150 million, give them 150 million. Just give it to them. Just give it to them. If you want to play that, but because the thing is that you got it now, because you sold, you moved on a few players and that, yeah. So you should have it now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And plus as well, the money you got from before anyway. So really and truly in the day, sort of like just give them 150 million, yeah, of what they want. And then sort of like move on to your next targets. Because you ain't finished yet. This is what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Everything's going sucked onto sort of like Isaac pause. Yeah. And we are forgetting that we still need a winger, a left winger, and a defender.
Yeah.
We probably need a minimum of 2 defenders, but I know that's not going to happen. Yeah. I know we're only going to get 1. So go and get him.
It makes sense too. Right now, it's looking like we shouldn't have sold Kwanzaa. That's what it's looking like right now. I'm like, why did we sell Kwanzaa not to get a Ain't that the first player we sold this season as well? And we haven't got a replacement in. So I'm thinking, what is going on there? So
no, it wasn't. It was thing, wasn't it? It was
who was the first?
Kelleher.
Oh yeah, Kelleher. Yeah, that's because that's really early on in the window we sold Kelleher. Yeah.
Kelleher, the Trent money, and then Nat Phillips went as well, didn't he? Pretty early for like 3 million.
Yeah. See what a lot's happened for us selling. I heard we made over 200 million in transfer sales so far.
Where did Nat Phillips go?
West Brom.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's a good move for him, to be fair. It's a good move for him. Yeah. He was decent, man. I like Nat Phillips. At this point, we should have kept him. We ain't got nobody now. We've got man like Nallo as backup centre back. Or Endo and Grav apparently is backup centre back. I'm hearing that a lot from Slot. I feel like if we don't get a centre back, Slot is actually happy with playing Gravenberch and Endo at backup centre back, you know?
Exactly.
You even saw Trainioni get tried out there at centre back, which I thought was wild as well. So yeah, man.
He didn't even get a game the other day, did he?
Yeah.
And could have game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they could have.
Could you imagine us going into a game against like City or like Real Madrid in the Champions League and we've got like Endo or Endo at the back or someone?
No chance, Sonny. Don't you dare say that, my friend.
No, but you know what the frightening thing is about that?
Yeah.
Not the fact that we got those players in defence, yeah. Is the fact if they did well. It's if they did well, and I think that, and he will play him there again and again and again. You know something?
That's mad. That is no. I know what you're saying. It's. I don't know what it is. It's hard to like put a nail on it to say what's going on at the club. I don't know. Obviously, I know how you guys feel about it, but it's just as I said, mini crisis. As in, we haven't really heard anything about it. We have got a couple of weeks away until obviously the window closes. But I remember I said in the beginning, I'd ideally like all of Liverpool signings to be in by the Crystal Palace game, and it looks like it's not like we only need one in. We need like 3 players in still. Yeah. We need a winger to replace Diaz. Obviously, we need a striker to replace Nunes, and we need a centre back to replace Konza. And then that leaves us with the same amount of players ish as last year, because we've obviously sold some fringe players that don't play at the club anymore. So I haven't seen any news about Ben Doak and going out as well or anything like that. So it looks like those players that might actually stay for like squad. Because if you sell players like Ben Doak and stuff like that, you're gonna have no squad players to play in like the Carabao Cups and the FA Cup. So a lot of these players that was meant to move are probably gonna end up staying, in my opinion. I hope Kirkhead is all right though, because Kirkhead came off an injury, didn't he, in the Community Shield? Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't heard anything saying that he's fully injured or anything like that. I've heard it might have just been a knock. They took him off, maybe precaution, because Robertson came on when I saw that. So
I think it might be cramp, isn't it?
Yeah, but we're playing against Bournemouth at home, so that's what's making me a bit more confident about it. We saw Etitike score. Wirtz missed one of the craziest. I thought, when he got into the middle of the box, and he missed that shot. I was thinking, what happened, man? Do you remember when he got to literally just below the penalty, like on the line of the penalty box? I was thinking, but he just whacked it over the bar. So we did have, to be fair, some of our attacking players did have the chances to score and put the game to bed. To be fair with you as well at the same time, because if he put that chance away, or STK put the other chance away, and then Van Dijk mistake, we probably wouldn't be sitting here as panicking a little bit as we are a little bit right now, in my opinion.
I'm still thinking, and that's what I'm thinking. Why they should have kept the pace on the pitch.
Yeah.
I don't know why they took all their pace off. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like the person that was the people that was having a mare the whole game got to stay on.
True.
Why didn't they get pulled off? You know what I mean? And then Salah gets pulled off for Chiesa. Do you know what I mean? Gafka gets pulled off for young Rio. Then what's it? Szoboszlai gets pulled off for training only.
Yeah,
Then you got like fresh legs and youth in the squad.
they could have put on a bench. Ben Doak was on the bench, wasn't he?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could have put on a Ben Doak at least. They could have put
Yeah,
Ben Doak on.
exactly. Ben Doak. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They could have done that. You know what I mean? They could have done that, but
When I saw XTK come off and then I saw Works come off, I said, what we doing? Man said Endo and flipping. Oh,
it was
That I
literally
can't
like, what
believe.
the hell's going on here?
Yeah, I can't believe. There's a new documentary coming out about the league title, isn't it? I saw that trailer today when I was at work. There's a documentary coming out. There's a trailer for it. Yeah, so that's gonna be sick to watch.
Where's it coming
Yeah.
on Liverpool TV?
Yeah, or you can watch it on Liverpool TV or All Red TV if you've got a subscription. You can watch it on there.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Is it
yeah.
out yet then? Is it
I
out
don't
now?
think it's out yet. I just saw a little like clip, like, and then they showed a nice little memorabilia to Jota at the end. Man, it was nice, man.
Oh, did you see them booing that Jota the other day?
I saw that, and I heard the commentator was like, "How dare those fans ruin a moment like that or something?" And I was watching it in the pub. I was like, "What are they booing?" Because I couldn't really hear it when you're watching it in it, because people are talking.
Their own Palace fans were shouting at them, telling them to shut up, and they just continued booing or whatever they were doing.
Why those guys? See all those guys that booed? They're all pricks, man. I'm sorry, man.
No, but you know the reason they done that because Liverpool brought that for themselves. The reason they know that because Liverpool booed the national anthem.
When? Oh, but that's nothing to do with Jota, though. That's nothing to do with that.
But I know it's nothing to do with Jota, but they will do that because they've done that.
But that's just reaction.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Them people are idiots, though, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's why if I was Liverpool, I wouldn't have booed the national anthem. I would just like turn my back. That's all you got to do. Turn your back. Just turn your back on it. Do you know what I mean?
Everyone that booed, man, they're dickheads, man. I don't.
No,
I can't be doing that.
All you got to do at the end of the day, if you put, because I understand at the end of the day why Liverpool booed the national anthem. Yeah, I understand it because this is something that goes back centuries.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Says they always booed the national anthem. Says Liverpool. Yeah.
Because this is something that goes back centuries, right? You know this, don't you, Sonny? Because people from Liverpool do not consider themselves English. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah. I don't blame them. Because they got their
reason. It's more Irish or Scottish and Welsh, more than Scotland and around in Liverpool. Yeah, most people don't class themselves as English.
Yeah, no, I don't blame them because they do what they want to do. They do what they want to do and they make a stand how they want to make a stand. Yeah? But like the most effective way to do this in the day, right, is to just turn your back. Just turn it once the national anthem playing. If you're sort of like oppose it, just turn your back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if you start booing, well then obviously if they do a minute silence for Jota, well that's not going to be received well, is it? Do you know that's supposed to be a minute silence? Do you know how long it was? 21 seconds.
Yeah.
They had to cut it short.
Yeah. I saw that. It was a nice touch that Frimpong scored in the 20th minute, though.
I know, innit?
That was sick. The commentator was saying, "Oh, what?" He said he's not watching from above. I'm giving them giving them some strength and stuff, which was decent. So that wasn't too bad. That was quite good, man.
He looked really good, Frimpong, defensively and offensively. He was really good in the game.
And you know what? People were slating him before he come to the club. He's going to be rubbish defensively. But everything I've seen from him so far defensively has been good.
Yeah, fact.
And his recovery pace as well is quite good as well. From what we've seen a lot, we know that already. This guy just glides like a cheetah on the football pitch is ridiculous, man. But when I saw his one-on-one defending, you could tell he's got some defensive prowess and knows what to do when he's defending, man. I could see it in him. Like he never dives in too rashly. He waits for the player to move, and then that's when he goes. So yeah, I like that from him, and I'm happy with our right back options. We're solid down that side. I just hope Bradley can stay fit because he's not even back from. I don't think is he even training, Bradley?
I don't know.
I don't think I've heard of him. Yeah, because he wasn't even in the match day squad, did it? He wasn't even or at all.
Apparently, Ryan Gravenberch was there yesterday. You know,
He was. I saw him on Cal's YouTube. He was there. He was in the media section, Cal.
Yeah, they allowed him leave, didn't they? Because his girlfriend just gave birth, didn't he?
yeah.
His girlfriend gave birth. Big up to Grav, man. Congratulations, man's a pop now. He's a pops. So that's good for him and his family. But yeah, that was wild. Hopefully, Gravel can't start against Bournemouth, can he?
No,
Oh, fuck's sake, man.
no.
We should have enough to beat Bournemouth. If we don't pick up 3 points against Bournemouth, my goodness, that'll be a mad start to the season, isn't it? They've lost everyone, Bournemouth, man. Huyson, other guys gone to PSG. We've taken Kirkes. They've been raided. They're like the new Southampton.
The goalkeeper as well.
Yeah, goalkeeper's gone to what did he go to? I forgot. Oh, he went to a decent team as well, to be fair, the goalkeeper. Let's see. Ravi says, N90, what use or advantage does it have for us to play Gravenberch and end up centre back? None whatsoever, bro. None whatsoever. I don't see the use of it, man. I don't like the makeshift stuff. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like the makeshift like centre backs or a guy can play there. Like I've seen it with Henderson. I don't want to see it with like Gav or Endo, man. I'll play them in their positions, man.
The only one that really worked when we used to put him back there was Fabinho, when he was class as a centre back when we used to put him there.
Yeah, because I think he could play centre back though, innit? You could tell because he never really had the pace. So him going there, he was like he would use his positioning to get himself out of trouble a lot of the times, and he was just a beast, man. I miss Fabinho, man.
He was one of my favourite players ever, Fabinho.
We need a DM, man. We need a perfect DM, and I think the guy for that is probably Wharton, but it's not gonna be this season. I can see him ending up. I can see Wharton end up at Man City. You know, I can just see it now. I can see him end up. I can see him ending up at Man City because Rodri's going to be on the way out, and they'll just say, "Yeah, you get a homegrown player like Wharton to go there." But yeah, allow that talk though, innit, Rods? You want to see Wharton at Liverpool? That's what I want to see.
I won't mind, you know. I won't mind. He's a tidy player.
Yeah,
very tidy player, and he knows what he's doing. Do you know what I mean? I just don't think we get him there, innit?
A good one, like a cheap one that we could probably do. Douglas Luiz from Juventus.
I've seen links with that still. Douglas Luiz will be class, man. Yeah, he'll be a class one. I think we just need a good enough DM, better than Endo, because Douglas Luiz is a ball mover and a ball winner, and he's got a good pass on him as well. And
I like him.
He can do the box thing as well. Douglas Luiz, he's good, man. So
he's got nice misses as well, isn't he?
Oh yeah,
I was just start to say we'd have Alicia Lennon in at Liverpool kit.
Yeah. I know. You know what it is, yeah. Douglas Luiz ain't a bad shout, actually. To be fair to you, not a bad shout. He's not a bad shout. You know what I mean? Imagine that he got Brazilian and Argentinian in midfield. Boy.
Yeah, that would be sick. That's some good.
Where is he now? He's at Juventus, isn't he?
I think he's still at Juventus. Yeah, he's still at Juventus.
Because his missus went with him as well, didn't she?
She followed him, yeah.
Juventus ladies, isn't it?
Yeah. She followed him there. She followed him there, man. So
he's a good player. I'm sure he's the only Juventus are wanting to get rid of him to get him off the wage bill because he's got high wages there. And I think they only want like £30 million or something like that. I seen the other day.
Yeah, they're trying to get rid of him. Yeah. That's what I saw. They're trying to get rid of him, but I'll take him at Liverpool.
Didn't his missus? Nah, I'll talk about his missus again. Nah.
That's watching man, isn't it?
No, she was having a relationship with some her teammate, wasn't she? Before Douglas Luiz, she was having a relationship with her teammate.
Yeah, there was rumours about Jack Grealish and there was rumours about Rashford.
Popping up?
Yeah, before Douglas Luiz. I think it was Jack Grealish, maybe, because she was at Aston Villa.
Jack Grealish once.
Yeah, she was at Aston Villa. No, did she cut? Yeah, she was actually. Yeah, she was at Aston Villa. It might have been Grealish still, but she was having a relationship with a female teammate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I
she
haven't
was.
heard
She
that
was.
one.
Before, yeah, no, before, check it out. Before Douglas Luiz, she was having a relationship with a female teammate. I don't know if it's the international teammate or like teammate, obviously with us with the ladies and that, but she was having a relationship with
She's
that's why
she's super she's super famous now, hasn't it? But like to be fair to her, she's built up
With
quite a
Aisha
fan
Spog and
base.
everything.
you
Yeah,
see the thing is that's why people were so kind of like what can I say? There was kind of like surprised that she was with Douglas Luiz and got with Douglas Luiz because far as they knew that she wasn't supposed to be that way inclined. You know what I mean? You know, she's
oh, I
more
didn't hear about.
female.
I didn't hear about. This is the first time I'm hearing it.
No
So
man, check it out. Check it out. You'll see.
yeah.
Check it out. You'll see. And no cap. No cap. I'm not capping. Serious thing. She was having a relationship with a woman before she was with Douglas Luiz.
Fair enough.
You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Before I wrap it up, the stream. Thank you, Rob. Thank you guys for coming on. By the way, you guys always do come on, and that's good fun. I appreciate both of you guys coming on the channel. What would you want
Appreciate
to?
you, bro. Appreciate you.
What would you guys want
Anytime,
to?
brother.
Yeah. Let me know when you do your channel. I'm Sunny. I'll be on there anytime, man. Let's say what
Yeah,
would
I
you guys want to see?
appreciate it, man.
What do you guys want to see from Liverpool? But before the start of the Premier League season, I'll end it there on that question. What do you guys want to see?
Come on, Sonny. You take it first, and I'll take it last.
If in a perfect world, I'd like to see like Isaac, Gay, and like a Leone to come in. I'd rather have a second centre back than a winger.
Yeah.
I think Ekatike, like you said before, Naf, I think Ekatike and Rio could rotate being the second left winger, third left winger for us.
Yeah. I'd agree on that, man.
No, I'm with that. You know, that is a good shout. That is, Sonny, good shout. But I just want to get this. I just want to get the finger out their arse and get on with it. Do you know what I mean? Just get on with it, mate. Do you know what I mean? It's like you're running out of time. And as he said it, and Dane, like Sonny just said it perfect. You know what I mean? If you got like two centre backs, yeah, but then you know you got Isaac as well, and then you put sort of like you can put Ekatike to drift out on the left. You know what I mean? He does that anyway. You know what I'm saying? You know, you put Rodrigo to drift out on the left, and then you know you got sort of like Isaac and Salah. Do you know what I mean? But I still think at the end of the day, right? I think we should still keep Harvey Elliott for backup for Salah. I'm sorry. I don't now when I'm watching the game yesterday, yeah, makes me even more wants Elliott to stay.
Yeah. I wouldn't sell him. It would make no sense because who's gonna play?
Yeah, because we've got no backup on that side, and nobody please tell me Frimpong's gonna play there. Nobody tell me that bloody Sabozla is gonna play. No, I don't want to hear it.
I don't want to see Frimpong play anywhere near right wing. I want to see
exactly.
him right back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what I want to see. Really, I just want to see them sort of like get the skates on and get these signings, get these signings bloody over the line. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with you. Ravi says I want to see Liverpool be serious and not play DM at centre back. F that. Yeah, I would agree with that. I'd rather just see us get a centre back in, actually play a centre back. If it's that 18-year-old, it's the 18-year-old. But unless that guy is playing week in, week out for Parma, we don't know what he's been doing because I haven't heard of him as much yet. So he could come in and do well, but we don't know. Go on, Sonny.
I watched the clip of. I know it was only he does, but he starts pretty much most games for them, so he must be good. He's playing in the top division.
Yeah.
I seen him play against Lukaku the other day, and there's a clip there's a clip going around of him where he basically just runs over and bodies Lukaku and takes the ball off him, and we all know Lukaku's a monster of a centre forward.
Yeah,
he's a lump, isn't he? He's a lump.
Yeah, he's a brute, man. That guy Lukaku is a brute, man. We know he's a brute.
That's a brute, you know.
Yeah, that's what they call them big guys, the brute.
Colossus.
Yeah, when you play them those fighting games, when you come up against the brute, the health level is high. You have to do all these next moves against them to brought them up, man.
That's a brute, you know.
Yeah.
Around here we call it built like a brick shit house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, do you remember
Yeah.
what he used to, Sonny? Do you remember what he used to call what's his name? Benteke. Do you remember what he used to call him? Do you remember?
I
He used to call
can't, you
him,
know.
you remember they used to call him Bentecosaurus.
Oh yeah.
That's mad.
Bentecosaurus, you know, he's called Bentecosaurus.
That's crazy.
Diego Costas was the worst, the elephant man.
Yeah. He was the worst one. Yeah, his one was wild.
You guys are brutal, you know. You're brutal, guy. You're brutal. There's no hiding place, you know. Seriously.
I said the elephant man.
I think what it was with that is the year before we were heavily linked with him, and then he chose Chelsea over us, and I think we were just a bit bitter about it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Remember what?
Yeah,
do you remember
he did. He did chase us. Yeah, I remember that. I was a bit pissed off because a lot of time we missed out on a few good players throughout the years, man.
Yeah. Do you remember what bloody thing did? When Henderson stared him down.
Yeah, that was
Remember
a class
that?
moment. Costa was like, "Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
this,
he
man,
just
I'm
like-
out, man."
He must
In
have
his
said something.
prime,
He must have said something.
Nigel
To him.
Watts.
He said something to him. He must have said something to him, and like Henderson turned around and go, "What?" And he stared right down. Like, but he didn't want none of that smoke. I'm telling you, he wouldn't have none of it.
I remember the funniest one I seen when Joey Barton was at Marseille and he had made with Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and like the size
that
difference
was
between them.
Yeah, that was sick. Barton was trying to say your big nose or something to him. I remember him saying. I saw that that clip. Barton's a mad guy in football, man. He was doing some crazy stuff, man.
My dad was in jail with him.
Is it? What do you
Yeah,
say he was like?
He was meant to be that sound. Everyone liked him on the in there.
That's because he's paying for everyone's books. That's why. Barton had to pay
Yeah.
he had to get the commissary.
His cousin
yeah.
killed that black kid, didn't it?
What happened?
His cousin killed that black kid years ago.
Whoa.
Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, he
No.
came from like a heavy family, supposedly.
Yeah, his cousin killed that black back in 2000 and it's 2008 or something like.
What was it? A fight outside the club or something? Or
No, what it was, the kid was coming from school. Kid's only 14.
Oh shit!
The kid was coming from school and he walked past the pub where these guys are. Just he walks past it every day. I mean, he walked past the pub with it. And so basically, they started shouting, racial abuse and all that.
Lord.
Then they chased him, and they offed him, bro. Innit? They offed him. Imagine, bro.
I will look it up. Look it up
because what it was, I think he tried to escape to France, didn't he? And they caught him at the ferry.
Right.
Yeah, but that's Joe Barton's cousin, mate.
I'll look it up.
Wrongans, man. There's a bunch. The whole family of Wrongans.
Right. That's crazy.
I don't know what Joey Barton was in prison for at that time, but yeah, he was in and out of prison as well, yeah.
Yeah. They're Wrongans, man. They're Wrongans, you know what I mean? Do you remember when Joe Barton went to Marseille and he had an interview and he was trying to talk French?
Yeah, he was taking the piss in it. He was taking the piss in it.
No, he wasn't taking the piss, man. He wasn't taking the piss.
You think you're being serious?
French accent.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy, mate. And then you had
Steve McManaman.
Who's Umbrella Man? Who's Umbrella Man again? Is it Steve McLaren?
Yeah, Steve McLaren with the Dutch one when he did the Dutch accent after he was there.
Yeah, man. He did the Dutch accent, you know.
Yeah.
That was just like, nah.
Quick question before we shoot off, yeah? Dylan White versus Moses Atoma on the weekend. Who wins? If you guys watch boxing.
Dylan White, did he fight AJ?
Yes, years ago, yeah.
Yeah, he fought as amateurs and they fought as pros as well.
Yeah.
Dylan White ain't got a chin.
He used to be a kickboxer, Dillian White,
He was a
originally.
kickboxer first, yeah.
Mm.
He was a
But
kickboxer.
he fought AJ as an amateur, and he beat AJ as an amateur. But then when they fought,
I watched that. I've seen the clips.
yeah, when they fought as pro, when they fought as pro and everything, it's like AJ beat him.
Yeah.
AJ beat him in pro.
But
He
that's going to
hasn't
be a
got
big
chin,
fight on the
anyway.
16th. It's a big fight. It's a big British fight, you know.
Yeah,
I think it's like a title eliminator as well. So I'll be watching that.
That Moses Atone that he's seen is like the next like big thing.
Yeah,
Sonny,
he is. Oh, you're a bit low. You're a bit low, Sonny.
Yeah, that Moses Atone. He's seen as like the next big, huge superstar to come out of
He
British boxing.
Yeah, he is still. He is.
Mm.
I think he'll be heavyweight champion after these guys retire. You know, after that, the people like Dubois, Usyk, you know, Derek Chisora, Tyson Fury's. He's the up and coming next person, I think, as well. He's very explosive. But still, Dylan White is it's an old head now, but he's still got experience in there, man. This is a big step up for Atoma still.
Yeah, but
Yeah, he's got that dog in him still. Dillian White is not someone you'd want to fight even on a bad day.
Dylan White is someone that you have to knock him out clean. Like
Yeah,
he'll get
you
back
know,
up. You have to mash him up.
when he takes a good clump on the chin, he's gone, mate.
Yeah,
got
but that's
no
the
chin.
thing with him. Obviously, the chin is not the greatest. Hopefully, he can like do training, like, obviously to protect moves to deflect it from the uppercuts. But trust me, you know how Derek Chisora is like. He leaves everything in the ring. Dylan White is the same. He leaves everything in the ring. If he's not on the floor, knocked out, you're not going out there like hurt or be easy. That's what I like. That's why I like Dylan White, man. I like Dylan White as a fighter. But yes. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Anyway, thank you anyone that watched the video. Hit the likes button. I know it was not as many because I know Coppish is streaming on Mondays, stuff like that. But yeah, man, it's good. Big up Coppish as well, man. Hopefully, maybe one day. Yeah. But I was tuning into Coppish myself before I even started my stream. They were chopping it up in there, man. They were chopping it up on there, man. But yeah, thank you, Sonny, for tuning in. Thank you for coming in as well, and Uncle Rods as well, man.
Big up, bless up, my love.
Big up everyone in the chat. Hit the likes on the way out, man. Go on, Sonny.
Anytime, Naff, brother. And everyone subscribe to M90, guys.
Yeah, man. Hit that subscribe button and hit that notification button and hit that sort of like button. Do it, man. It's all of it.
Right.
It takes seconds. You know what I mean? Take care.
Man. I know, man. Come on, take a second, man. Peace out.
Peace, guys.